Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon like Reliquary. So last time we did our first treasure run and it was surprisingly smooth. We also got a nice trinket for a Plague Doctor, so it would be great if the game finally decided to give us one. I don't think we have seen a single one on the ferry yet, so I'm thinking that maybe in the near future I'll increase the numbers of heroes that show up every week, because we are missing some classes that I would like to get. Off camera, of course, I did all of the preparations for today's first run. I'd like to do 2 runs if possible, so I'll try to play a little bit faster. And also, one thing that I wasn't sure about last time, I decided to recruit another Hellion because Self-Assured is really nice quirk. It nicely negates the Stress Eater, which by itself is really not that bad, and Calm we don't really care about. So we are starting with a really good positive quirk and 2 negative quirks that we don't mind keeping, so basically like 2 blockers that we can lock in and won't really have to worry about. So yeah, another decent Hellion. I actually wanted to check something. It doesn't matter, we don't have the currency for that, but I wanted to check like these special trinkets, the class specific one for Hellion, if it's worth getting or not. But since we don't have the refined residue to get it, not refined residue, refined amber dust to get it, it doesn't really matter. I can do it some other time. So let's jump into the first run, not this one. We are going into Exposed Interior, and we want to get the Bloody Die, which is another really nice trinket for like a dot-based build. Last time we got the Blight one for a Plague Doctor, and now I want to get the Bleed one, because I do want to get the one good Blight team and one good Bleed team. They both probably gonna be like specialized boss killers. I really like using like direct damage teams for these like farming runs, and then having like dedicated boss killers, one team Blight focused, one team Bleed focused. So we also need some decent trinkets for them. The Blood Die for a common trinket is actually quite nice. 15% bleed amount applied can do quite a lot of work. Okay, so this is our team. We got the Arbalest finally. I'd like to get rid of the Laudanum Penchant, so hopefully in the Exposed Interior we'll find a courier that will allow us to do that for free. Maybe I should talk about him a little. No, not really. It's just a hard-hitting ranged character. Sniper shot you'll be using most of the time. This is Mark team, so I actually decided not to go with Sniper's Mark for the Arbalest himself, but we have these 2 guys who can apply marks. And then Sniper Shot is just ridiculous how much damage it can do against marked targets, so we'll be using that most of the time. I also took Suppressing Fire. It's a pretty damn strong debuff that we can apply on the prep round. Minus 15 accuracy and minus 15 crit on 2 targets right from the start is like insanely strong. It basically prevents crits, and minus 15 accuracy makes the position 3 and 4 pretty useless. They will be missing very often. Then some secondary healing, just in case we need that, and then some utility. Rallying Flare allows us to de-stealth enemies, gives us light, it adds 15 torch per use, which we won't need this time since we are doing a day run, but also heals a little bit of stress, which it's not bad, so yeah, sure, why not? I was considering taking the Sniper's Mark instead, but the stress healing, I mean, stress usually is a bigger problem than health, and I really like finishing my runs with no stress at all, and the Rallying Flare can help quite a bit with that. I may change my mind as we progress through the run, but we can change this during the run, so that's fine. And I don't think there is anything else that I really need to talk about, so let's grab some provisions and jump into the run itself. So we want to take one laudanum for the arbalister or arbalest. What is the name? It's arbalest. I think that's weird. I think arbalest, isn't that the weapon, and shouldn't be the user of arbalest be an arbalister? Oh, whatever. It's called arbalest. We're gonna call her, I think, or well, them. Let's say arbalest. Now, this is a short run, right? So we want to take 20 food, 30 shovels. How many bandages do you want to take here? 2 bandages. Then 2 or 3 disease kits. I'll take 1 key, 2 archaeology kits, 1 set of torches, so that we can apply the buff for every fight. I don't think I want to take the sensor. Yeah, once again, I didn't touch the game for a while, and I don't remember the exact set of equipment that I'm taking into interior usually. Maybe 1 more disease kit. I think there are quite a few curious in this area that require the disease kit. I might take 1 more bandage. I think I'll take an anti-venom. And 1 cleansing salt. We might actually need that one as well. It's quite a few things for a short run, but I think we could actually use all of that. Okay, we have food, we have shovels. That's the most important part. Embark. I'll also have to find 1 character with like really high scouting, because there are these like secret rooms that can give pretty interesting stuff when discovered. We learned it last time. But for that, I think I would like to find a character that's good at exploring as a class, and on top of that, we would have like a quirk that even further increases the scouting, and then maybe add a trinket on top of that. So we'll see if the game decides to give us the right character for that. Okay. So this is
more than our enemies will
a shovel gone. I don't like that we got or that we lost 1 shovel this early, because if we get unlucky and there are these blockages like everywhere, we could run out. That would suck. Okay, so what do you want to use here? I don't think we have encountered this thing before, or did we? Ah, once again, I forgot to prepare the cheat sheet. Damn it. Is it here? Yes. I apologize for this. And it's called Wildlander Pillory. So if you use a key, we lose stress. If you use a torch, we get stressed. If you use a shovel, we spawn a fight with wildlanders, which you probably don't want. We could just... I mean, we could do the fight. It's extra loot, and it's only a short run, so I think I might just go for it. Maybe, you know what? I don't want to lose any equipment, especially not shovels. But if we touch it with bare hand, there is an 80% chance to spawn the fight. So let's try to intentionally spawn the fight. Or not. So we hit the 20%, which would remove 20 stress, but since we don't have any, well, nothing happened. What's our goal here, by the way? Explore 90% of rooms, okay. It's pretty empty. Like, there's nothing here. Sun-bleached skull. I don't think we have encountered that one before. So... Sun-bleached skull. We would have to use a shovel here to get some golden gems, and yeah, there is no way I'm using a shovel. If we use archaeology kit, we get stress. If you use a sensor, we would gain actually good quirks, either interior adventure or interior scrounger. And if we touch it with bare hands, there is a chance that we get interior phobe, which we don't want. So I think I'll pass. Oh, hey. This is a weird fight to spawn in here. Yeah, I don't like that. The other guy is gonna guard the friar, and that's gonna be annoying as hell. Okay, so we want to mark these two and just get rid of them as soon as possible. What's your stun resist? 50? Yeah, it's pretty high. I think we will just have to kill the tanks first, unfortunately. I've given the occultist a really high crit for this. I even gave him a crit stone. So let's go for the AoE. Yeah, this is gonna suck, that healing. It's a really strong healing. And now with the stun, oh, that's gonna suck. God damn it. I don't like this at all. Come on, the bounty hunter should be able to dodge quite a few attacks. He has 16 dodge. I gave him a solar bracer, which for this run is always active without us doing anything. Oh, and I forgot to use a torch. Let's use it now. And actually this only gives accuracy and damage, but it's 8 dodge on top of his base 8 dodge, so 16 is a pretty decent number for this difficulty. Oh, so the bounty hunter is doing the bounty hunter things, and that means the friar now is not guarded. You like that. Don't like the bleed though. How much is that now? That's 18 damage. I think we will just heal through the damage. Starting next turn. Oh, really? Could try to go for the stun. Probably not gonna happen, but well, it did happen. I'm surprised. You are not marked, but you only have 21 health. You have 16 health. Now let's just go for the more likely kill. Now we can't hit this guy, but show me what you can do. That's a little disappointing. That's not a kill. Wow. How? How did you not kill him? Okay, I think now it's time to start healing. Good. That sucks. It almost feels like a waste. Well, when you can kill something, just kill it. Okay, he is not healing anymore, so that should speed things up. Do I mark him? Let's just keep the damage. The difference between attacking and critting a marked target versus just hitting a non-marked target is ridiculous. I wanted to apply the 20% healing received buff. You know what, let's just do it. Please don't stun me. I was specifically preparing the mark for the Arbalest attack. God damn it. Okay, what did we get? Salvage jewelry. Nice. We're gonna need a lot of that because we slowly want to start preparing for veteran runs. And of course, before we do that, we need to upgrade the equipment to... what is it? Level 3? This is level 2. Not this. This is level 2. So yeah, to level 3. And for that, we will need to upgrade the facilities that allow us to do that to level 3. And that costs a ton of jewelry. Speed, this one is garbage. Well, I mean, I'll gladly take the jeweler, and this is basically 1100 gold, so yeah, sure, why not? Use the torch, come on, don't forget that. Can we click on the statue? Nope. Okay, here... I don't think there is... Actually, wait, we do have stress. Can we somehow use this thing to get rid of stress? I don't want... I know that this can give like stress resistance buff, but I'm not sure if we can just drop stress that's already accumulated. I don't think so. I mean, there is a chance if we just touch it with bare hands, but there is also a chance that we would get stress from that. We could use a torch. I don't think we're gonna need all the torches. I'm curious if this buff will be party-wide. Nope, it's just single target. Yep. Well, now I know. Really? After like 5 rounds, we get the most basic introduction. Is there anything special about this? Desert surface, blistering dead, chilling moonlight, offer their own advantages, penalties. Yeah, that will hurt. Oh, he didn't land the mark? It didn't land? Wow, so I'm surprised. Oh, holy crap, this is a lot of damage. All of this has such a high base damage. Jesus. I want you dead. I want you dead as soon as possible. Now... I really want the debuff to land here, especially. Actually, we might... No, I really wish I could see the turn order. Like initiative order, that's what I would like to know. Speed 12... 9... Oh, yeah, that happened. I'm gonna soften up this one. God damn it. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. And we didn't get a kill.
This day is far from over. Step in good health.
What's your stun protection? Or stun resist, I mean. Now let's play it safe. It's okay. It's a lot of stress, but we should be able to remove that. Oh, great. At least we got lucky with the dodge. I'm not sure if you can do 12 damage. If we hit, we should be able to get it there. Yeah. It's better than going for the heal, I would say. Now, you can heal yourself, I guess. 1 hit point, 2 hit points, 4 hit points. Okay, we'll have to heal in the next fight. Here, I wanted to end it as soon as possible because their damage, every single one of them had such a high damage potential. I was hoping we would get an extra shovel. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Come on, we need a lucky hit. It's almost good. Holy crap, this is so bad. I have to make sure that the healer survives. Not sure if 5 hit points is really gonna make much of a difference, but it's something. Come on, hit, land the stun, excellent. Okay, that's that door.
Life cannot be wasted. Stand tall, we fight on.
Come on, give me a good heal. How many hit points do we have? 18. Yeah, I need to heal here. Good. We didn't land the... We didn't land the stun.
Good. Drives into the ground.
Oh, holy crap, he needed that desperately.
Spectacular.
Okay, I will take that. That's probably the best option. That's gonna hurt. I just healed that. Wow.
Wars consist of a great many battles. Continue.
Okay, a little bit of healing for everyone. If only I remember what these icons mean. So cleansing salt heals and removes stress. That sounds really good at this point. And we still have such a long way to go. Damn. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get an extra shovel, so I will have to leave that skull untouched. Oh, here, I think this is what we are looking for. And we need a key for this one, if I remember correctly. That should remove the quirk. Yeah. So what do we use on this one? War cache. Laudanum would remove stress. And we just lost the quirk that we needed the laudanum for. We have 2 evens. Okay, so this is easy. Good, so how are we doing? 5 and 10. That's not too bad. Please no surprises. Another one. Oh, great. And here, if we could get rid of the What is it called? It's also called Hellion. So if you get rid of the Hellion fast enough, the rest, it depends on also this guy, if he lands the mark, or this guy. This is probably not the guy, but the girl, but whatever. Come on. Yeah, that's a problem. This is ridiculous. So they got surprised, but on the next turn, they just went all of them before my first move. I hate this game sometimes. Thank you. Needed that desperately.
Yes.
Oh really? You healed the hyena, the only one that's not damaged. Okay, here I don't have a choice. I can't afford to heal. This guy has to die. Or again, not the guy, or this person has to die. We have to get rid of their damage. So now we should be able to handle this better.
An obstacle is removed.
Excellent. But stress is a bit of a problem. I think we will be using that London. Come on, one more good heal.
Another skirmish, another step forward.
I'm not gonna lie, this run is not going that well. I'll probably have to take like tankier groups specifically for the exposed interior, because the damage potential of some of these groups is ridiculous. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna drop the Rallying Flare. I never have time to use it. I'll just go for the mark and probably mark on turn 1 instead of going for the suppressing fire. It's not really working. It looks good on paper, but I would much rather have the mark on multiple targets. Really? 3 of those and nothing else? Yeah, I don't think we want to touch this thing. Okay, priorities. These two. Come on, give me a good heal. That, I think, qualifies.
Yes, strike true.
Okay, my turn. Boom. Ah. This whole run, we only managed to crit once with the bounty hunter. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I just can't keep up with the damage. We have a decent amount of healing, but holy crap, that their damage output is just insane.
Destroy.
Finally. We needed that a turn ago. Okay, when you can kill something, kill it. Especially when it's doing so much damage. That's a little bit better.
Devastation. Mended.
Oh, come on. For once, I didn't want the riposte. I was already, I think, turn like 6 or 7 or something like that. So there was a danger that we started getting stressed by prolonging the fight too much. Okay, I think this one wants the var mark. Yeah.
We must
As
be
if
more
we
vigilant.
didn't have enough stress. Okay, I think we have a key. Right? No, wrong. We only had one. Damn it. I might just risk it and use bare hands. Because there's 80% chance that we're gonna lose 20 stress. And 20% chance that we're gonna spawn a fight. Which I'm not sure that I want, but... I mean, it's 1 in 5 that we fail. I think I'll take those odds. Good. Good. Do we want to stay? We have 2 more rooms. This place is empty. There are just those skulls everywhere. I could maybe dig up 1 skull. Just go back. We have 1 shovel, right? Yeah. Then we just set up a camp. Oh, it's all the way here. That's a lot of extra stress that we are getting.
Be gentle. For sale or for study, these artifacts are precious. Huddled together, the knights here are frigid.
Okay, I'm really not sure that we have enough abilities to drop this much stress. Because the man-at-arms can only heal himself. We don't have like an AoE stress heal. This group is really bad at removing stress. Probably don't have to worry about these two. There's no way we remove all of the stress from the occultist. So I'm sending the occultist to the pub no matter what. And the minimum stress heal that we get there, I think it's 50. So there is no point in trying to heal at least some of the stress. So I'll just use it here. Here we will just have one stress, that's nothing, and the 45. If it's 30 or 45, it will still get completely removed in the pub. The last thing that we can do is this. Yeah, this was really bad. We will get like no money out of this. Quite a few relics. That's nice. At least something. But overall, this run was bad. Yeah, I think we lost money on this. Even if I sell the trinket that we got, we're still gonna lose money. And I don't mean this trinket, I don't mean the other one. That's... I actually can't see it here. I'm quite disappointed by the Arbalest, but it's also true that it's only level 1 with no upgraded abilities, no upgraded gear. But overall, we got quite unlucky. What's this? Debuff mark, that's nice. Range skills... I think we don't care about that. Because the artillery that we are using is mystical, and then the stab thingy is melee. And then the other stuff... Actually, the mark might be ranged. But I would be really surprised. It feels more like it's also mystical. So maybe we don't care about the lazy eye at all. We just keep it. Stress healing received. Okay, I'll take that.
Treat my ship hands well. You will not find a more skillful crew.
Okay, first thing first, I want to make sure that I don't forget to remove the headache. So I'm gonna do it right away. And then show me... It doesn't really matter, just one occultist. I want to know, this is mystical, this is mystical, mystical, mystical. Yeah, it's all mystical. Except for the stab that's melee. So getting lazy eye is perfect. Another negative quirk blocker. Other than that, we want to not that. It's been a while. Actually, bar removes 40. It's a gambling hall that removes 50, but checking if we have some quirks that would give me a reason to go somewhere else than the gambling hall. It's gonna cost us money though. Can we make it cheaper? That's number of slots, that's number of slots. I would have to upgrade twice, I think, to reduce the cost. We are rarely using this, so I think I'll pause, just accept that I'm gonna pay 1400 today. Okay, now the interesting stuff. Give me Plague Doctor. No. Wouldn't mind getting a second leper. Range skill -5 crit. Yeah, sure, I'll take that every time on a leper. Forceful, move skill stun. Do you have any stuns? I don't think so. We have debuff, but this doesn't apply to debuff, so this is a waste as well. 25 out of 27. What else is there? This one isn't bad, and I don't care about Mercurial. This is also nice, holy moly. Gains buffs whenever Amber Blight is triggered. So not applied, triggered. It doesn't really do anything. 3% damage minus 3% damage taken is really nothing. Yeah, so the only person here that I don't care about is the Occultist, but I actually would like to take all 4 of these. $30. I'll have to think about that. I guess we are doing again only 1 run today. What about next time? Let's at least check our options for next time. Damage if hit points below 50. Yeah, I don't like that minus 15% max hit points on this thing. Crit versus targets below 50%, crit accuracy. This is weird for Men-at-Arms. Just a tank class, but it's a lot of crit. But am I ever gonna use it? On my Men-at-Arms, I always want to use 2 trinkets that give defensive stats. Yeah, I don't think I feel like using trinkets that are based on luck. It doesn't work for me. Move skill, debuff, mark, stun skill. I don't think I care that much about this specifically. I want Blight chance to be as high as possible. The rest I don't really care about that much. Move skill chance versus mark, only 10%. That's so specific. Omni Pistol Blast minus 3 crit. On Omni Pistol Blast, hit pull target 2. Nah. This is weird. This is not the class that... Or actually, does Highwayman have a repose that he can activate himself? He might. Yeah, he does have... He does have Duelist Advance. But again, I don't think this is the way how I want to use the class. I'd have to build the whole group around that. Well, technically I could do it. Go point blank and duelist advance, start in position 2 or rank 2, and then just always duelist advance into point blank. Point blank is a lot of damage. Technically it could work. But is this good enough? What's your base dodge? That's a really high base, like really high. So +5 dodge here, and then go for a second trinket that gives dodge and get over 20 dodge. That might actually work. We could maybe do another treasury run next time. I don't feel like tempting my luck again today because it didn't go well. But yeah, I could try. I usually don't do this build for my highwayman. But with the trinket, I could go for it. Just have to figure out what would be the second frontliner for this build. Yeah, I'm actually quite tempted, so I think we will do it next time. I'll just have to find the team that goes in. Again, it's a treasury, so I need decently strong group for that. But well, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.